Welcome into Cronkite Sports coverage of ASU Lacrosse, where today we're talking defense. I'm Michelle Minahen. I have along with me Troy Lynch. Welcome in, Troy.
Thank you for having me, Michelle.
Let's get right down to it. What's missing from last year's team that's going to be toughest for this year's defense to make up for?
Well, it's going to be the defensive big three, and those three players composing of Ian McConnell, he was an All-American, Nick McEnany, and then, of course, Matt Wallace. Just like all the dogs I've had in my life, Michelle, they're all gone, and they're not coming back.
Oh,
so it's sad for the Sun Devils, but obviously we're going to see some players try to rise up and fill those shoes of the defensive players that they have lost. But that's going to be a very tough challenge, and it's going to be interesting to see how that transpires throughout this year. Couldn't
agree more. What is this year's biggest asset for the team?
Well, you know, a lot of people would think it was going to be the captain, Ryan Burns, but you know, I'm going to venture off from that point because I think it's going to be the walk-on freshman, Nathan Blair. He's just a big-bodied dude, and he just most reflects the body type of Matt Wallace and how he played, and I think he could be a really good factor in matching up with some of the best offensive weapons that the other teams they have to ask for. So if you put all the factors together, Ryan Burns, he didn't play a whole lot last year, so Nathan Blair, I think this is a good time for him to step up. He's been battling all season for a spot, and if he's going to do it, it's going to have to be soon.
Okay. Last weekend, ASU played Whittier, who they usually beat, and they lost 17-3.
20 to 7.
20 to 7. Yep. Okay. What does this game say about this upcoming team?
It just means that there needs to be a lot of improvement for the Sun Devil defense. I mean, they got a sophomore goalie. He didn't even play last year, but they just need to start playing as a team. They can't rely on Ian Connor to just pick up some of the best players from the other team because he's not there anymore. So, and we learned from that Whittier scrimmage that they are not mentally there for all 4 quarters. So it's going to be a long ride, but it's going to be a great experience for all the defenders and the whole team in general. So I think if they could come together and they get the chemistry rolling, that they could be another force like they were in the national championship game last year.
All right, we're in for an exciting season this year. That's all the time we have today. Thank you, Troy. I'm Michelle Minahan. This weekend, ASU will look to play Cal and Stanford to kick off their first official games of this year.
That's right.
Tune in to CronkiteSports.com to catch those live. For Troy Lynch, I'm Michelle Minahan. Thank you.